Hey everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where it is time to continue our investigation into the Phantom Thief, who now, unfortunately, appears to be Ellie, the reporter we have been working with. And, while we do not know it, while Satora and the gang do not know it, it seems the Phantom Thief has taken the guise of Nashu. We may be in trouble. Alright, let's check in with everyone real quick. When you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable. Yeah, I'm sorry, Briardian, it's looking very likely. How could we have been so blind? Yeah, honestly, reporter being the Phantom Thief, brilliant way to keep up to date on how exactly the investigation into them is going. Very, very, very good way to keep tabs on us. Oh, she is devious. Not even the shockingest turn of events will determine the famed agent of inquiry. My ever-loyal associates, we must find Miss Eliane quickly. Surely if confronted by her constant companions, she can still be convinced to abandon this fool plan. Oh, Miss Phyllis, I thought you had already departed in the company of your men. But all for the better. Shall we conduct the search together? I fear that would only put them at greater risk. You see, the fifth and final member of the Arbiters of Truth, the Phantom Thief's final target, is none other than... Hildibrand, man! Me. Mind you, it is not a role I sought of my own accord. My name and my passion for history are somewhat well known in the Sultanate. One day I received an anonymous letter stating that a position in the committee had opened and I had been chosen to fill it. The letter went on to enumerate my duties, to prevent the spread of historical lies that would sully the name of our illustrious nation. As a high-ranking officer in the Sultansworn, I was deemed to be in a particularly unique position to serve as an arbiter. I knew that there were other members of the organization, but was told nothing of their names or identities. To think that my unknown compatriots were the victims all along. I cannot put any more lives in danger. I will sequester myself in a place where my presence can cause no harm, until such a time as the killer is apprehended. Your concern for our well-being is most touching, Miss Phyllis, but there is no need for such caution. As a seasoned inspector, I am more than capable of protecting a lady in distress, and as a gentleman, that is exactly what I shall do. My associates here are also stand at your side. Speaking of which, has anyone seen my loyal assistant? Inspector, over here! Oh, there you are, Nashu. You really shouldn't run off on your own like that. I was worried sick about you. I'm sorry, Inspector. Miss Ellie said she saw somebody in the shadows, so I went to take a look. Now, there wasn't anything there but a dormouse, but it was a really cute dormouse, you see? It just kept squeaking and scurrying away, and I just... Pardon me for a moment, Nashu. Yes, my inspector sense speaks to me. Someone is watching us. Satora, let us split up and canvass our surroundings. Nashu? If that is your real name, also oops, I keep forgetting. Now that I'm using glams again, I need to turn back on the headgear so she has her glasses. Satora needs to see! Where is Miss Ellie? Do you think she went looking for the dormouse too? Well, if you are the fake Nashu, you're doing a very good job of pretending to be her. Apologies, Satora, but I require a moment alone with my thoughts. By the way, shouldn't we okay, not even just metagaming this. Shouldn't we, since she has been off on her own, double check that she is Nashu by using the demasking dust, or did we really use up all of it? I cannot allow my presence to put my men in danger. Fair enough. Keep yourself safe, Lady Phyllis, and we will deal with this. Hello there, water-stained letter. Though I am curious, how does Phantom Thief know the identities of the Arbiters in the first place? If the Arbiters don't know who the other Arbiters are, then how does the thief know? A water-stained letter lies conspicuously on the floor. Be wary and be warned. Alright. Another one. Well, now this is very curious. Trust no one and your friends all the less. Okay, so whoever this is, I get the feeling they know about Nashu. And this one has a pouch with it. This will avail you well. Use it wisely. We obtain a statue of demasking dust. In the next instant, we feel an intimidating presence behind us. Jesus Christ! That actually did get me! Ho ho ho, if it isn't my beloved son's staunch companion, the mighty Satora. I was in the area on a matter of business which I curtailed when I felt a suspicious presence from the shadows. Pursuing it led me here. Mayhap it is the same for you? Indeed, I was searching for someone who's been watching us. Found these letters. Oh, so your pursuit of the thief of many faces has taken quite the unexpected turn, and now you've come upon a series of anonymous letters. Mayhap our watcher in the shadows is a friend, or this is but another trap laid by the fiend. Yes, the plot thickens like a dollop of salamander oil. In either event, I dare say the circumstances call for utmost caution. The thief could be anywhere, or anyone. Myself excluded, of course. No mere mask could replicate the physique of this Manderville man. That said, I fear my dear Hildy may be in a bit over his head this time. Allow me to assist in your investigation. Were anything to happen to Hildibrand, his dearest mother would not be pleased. Oh god. Hi, asshole. Something just isn't right. Well, that basically confirms that, yeah, this is the fake Nashu, since this fucking stalker would know, wouldn't he? Where's Miss Ellie? Do you think she went looking for the Dormouse too? Okay, nothing new from any of you then. If the sender speaks true, then the villain even now lurks within our midst. And yet we have but a single statue of demasking dust at our disposal. We must identify the imposter beyond reasonable doubt before we proceed. Yeah, we can't waste the dust. We have one chance to demask. You know the players better than I, Satora. What say you have a few words with each of them and see if aught seems amiss? Well, first I'm going to interrogate you. Fine. Inspector Briardian told me all about it. Who'd have thought Miss Ellie was a phantom thief all this time? She sure fooled me. Miss Ellie is a phantom thief. It is the only logical conclusion. And yet I cannot help but feel that another truth still evades us. Am I doomed to share the same fate as the others? I'd sooner die than become one of those things. Alright, Godbert, what are your thoughts? I know from metagaming because we saw a cutscene showing us who the thief was. But I really actually can't tell from their dialogue. The behatted Sprat seems to know. Nothing particularly odd about any of them, you say? It stands to reason. The fiend would not take such a risk if he were not utterly confident that he could pull off the ruse. Curses, this one's not half the fool his son is. We must elude him and quickly. Time is of the essence. I question the Sultan's worn outside. To a man they insist they have seen naught of Miss Ellie. Wherever could she have gone? Father, what brings you here? Yes, finally the pieces are coming together. Now if you would kindly stand still and shut up, the fiend already stands among us. Inspector Briardian, I should hope you are not doubting me. While I'm quite convinced that even a master impersonator would struggle to recreate your particular brand of idiocy, the fact remains that anyone here who has spent even a moment alone must be considered a suspect. The thief has proven to be highly efficient in assuming new identities. So, Nashu, Hildibrand, Satora, and Godbert, because Briardian and Phyllis have been together the whole time. All four of the others are suspects, including us, which is really funny. An astute observation, my gangly friend. I'd say this occasion calls for a dose or two of that powder Satora here found earlier. There wouldn't happen to be another sachet or two lying about, would there? What remains of our supply has already been distributed to the search party, but worry not, they should be reporting back within a bell's time. Ha! Time may be against me, but just you watch. I'll wiggle my way out of this and turn you into the reeking, drooling corpse you deserve to be. I fear that is more time than we can afford, Miss Phyllis. Fortunately, my powers of deduction will lay the fiend's face bare within minutes. We know that, given the choice, the thief prefers to impersonate familiar personages. As Miss Ellie has had only passing interactions with my dear father, we can safely eliminate him from consideration. That leaves myself, Nashu, and Satora here. Nashu and I in particular have had a close and extended relationship with our suspect. I shall begin by questioning mine own assistant. I assure you that none know her better than I. Again, I stand by defending Hildibrand. He's a himbo with a heart of gold, but he's not stupid. Like, this is some good fucking detective work on his part. Brilliant reasoning as ever, Inspector. Go on, ask me anything. Of all the times for this overstuffed buffoon to start talking sense, if you ask me anything too obscure, my cover is as good as blown. My relationship with Nashu is so close, I dare say at times it is as if we share a mind. If this Nashu is truly my ever-loyal assistant, she should have no trouble completing my thoughts. I'm a Manderville. Man! Doing what only a Manderville can! From the peaks of Kurthus to Thanalan, Manderville. Man, you're the best, Inspector. Oh, Hildibrand, I just finished defending and complimenting you. God damn you! I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to redeem your image. Damn it! A perfect score, you may rest easy, dear friends. This is unmistakably, unequivocally, indubitably the true Nashu. I've never loved you more than now, you marvelous muttonhead, you. Nashu, is something the matter? Just because you've picked up a few more wrinkles beneath the eyes, there's no need to avert that charming face of yours. Hildibrand, come on! Oh my god! A few more wrinkles? Wrinkles? What's wrinkles? Look who's talking, you crusty cretinous old... Got her to let her guard down. I take back my criticism, he's a fucking genius! Genius, Inspector? I love you, Hildibrand. The charade is up, Miss Ellie. Miss Ellie, you look somehow different. And so the true Phantom Thief is revealed. Just who is this woman who looks similar but different from Miss Ellie? I suppose we'll figure it out next time. I will see everyone next time for that.